In this video I'm going to show you how to fold an apple designed by Shuzo Fujimoto, which has a tessellation feel to it. And this model was folded from a 15 centimeter square sheet of paper, which is dual-colored. So if this is 15 centimeters or 6 inches, then the diameter of the finished apple is about 4 centimeters or 1 3/4 inches wide, and the height is 3 centimeters or 1 1/4 inches high. In this video I'm going to use slightly larger paper, I guess it's a Granny Smith color, and we're going to start with the white side up. That is the color of the leaf rather than the apple. First we need to create a triangle grid, and for that we need a 60-degree angle. So let's fold edge to edge and just pinch on one side for a reference. And unfold. Now take this corner down here and bring it to that pinch mark, suggesting a crease that starts in that upper right corner. So just try to prepare a crease, then align the corner with the pinch mark you made, and now only make a mark in the bottom right here and leave this unfolded. If you find it hard to align this correctly, you can make a crease throughout, but it's not a crease that's really necessary. Then let unfold, and we've got a 60-degree angle here, and we've also got it in a specific position, and this position we're going to mark further by making a crease, a horizontal crease that goes exactly through this point. So try to get that point fixed, and then align the edges to get a nice horizontal crease, and crease all the way through. Now flip over and fold point to point, and crease, unfold, and repeat with the other two corners. And crease. Be sure to have the layers exactly aligned throughout this process so that the creases are correct on both layers. Unfold, and now make more such angles. First, bring this edge to align with that crease. The corner should exactly meet the middle. And crease, and that crease will go exactly through that point down there. If not, you've probably not worked as precisely, and precision is always important with origami. Then crease the second layer through too, and unfold. Then repeat on the other side. Unfold, rotate, and repeat on the other side. Unfold, and once more. Now we want to divide each of these sections in half. So take this edge and align it with that edge. you'll see that you can see this crease and align it with that crease, and this corner right here will lie on the crease above and crease. Same on the other side. Align the creases and make sure that the corner lies exactly on the upper crease. Rotate and repeat. This time you'll see that because you created these creases, you can also simply align that edge with the crease you created. This might be a bit simpler than the other method. Same thing on the other side. Now take this bottom corner and this edge right here and align it with the crease you just created. Like so. Again, this corner will lie exactly on that intersection. Do the same thing on the other corner. Then unfold, rotate, and repeat on this side. And unfold. Now open up the paper and you note that you have a triangle grid on this. Here's the first crease we made, and we now want to make a crease right through all of these intersections right here. So simply align the edge of the paper with these intersections right here. So there's the first one and that's the second one, and if you align the edge of the paper with the second one, then the crease will be in the correct place. Like so. On the other side, we're also going to go through the first intersections. These diamond shapes aren't actually complete, so we're not going to align the edge with the second intersection, but we're going to align it so that these partial diamonds will be completed by the layer underneath. And crease. Now the crease will again go right through the tip of these diamonds. Then fold in, and now we need to add more creases. On this higher side, we're going to take this edge and always align it with these angles right here. So there's 60 degrees here, 120 degrees here. We're always going to align it like that. So first this one, then the next one, and we only need to go up until this intersection. So we're basically just creating a crease between this point and that point, and then for the next one this point and that point. So we're going to align the edge with that crease, and then crease up until here. And the next one. Crease up until that point. And again, further time, once more, and for the final one, you can maybe rotate the paper, and what you do is take this corner and align it with that point down here. So that's where the first set of 60-degree angles is placed. So this point goes down onto that point. If I just take one layer because that's more visible, you fold down like so, and then just crease from here on. And then also go through the second layer. Now on this area we also want to make these angles, and we need them in both directions. So you can align this lower edge with each of these creases and also those. Crease all the way to the top where this parting is. Again, for that corner, bring this corner down to the first point, like so, and crease. And go through the second layer too. And unfold, and now do the other direction. So this time you always align this lower edge with all of these creases. Be sure to make all of these creases quite strong, especially the ones we're doing right now. So the ones on this area. They need to be quite strong to make a future step much easier to perform. Again, for the last corner, take this point and align it with that one. And then crease through the second layer too. And unfold. Now unfold this section, and now we need to make some horizontal creases. You'll notice that there's half a diamond shape right here. And then there's a lot of full diamonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another half a diamond. So through the diamonds we're going to make mountain folds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountain folds we're adding. And they'll start right here and go all the way to the edge. I'm going to turn the paper around to make it easier, and then just add those mountain folds. If you're unsure where to place them, what you can do is the first one, you need to fold the length in half. What I usually do is align the edge with the center of one of those diamond shapes. So if I take this edge, and you can see this is the diamond I indicated, if I align the edge with that diamond and I make a crease here, it will go through the aligning diamond. So now I've added a crease in the first diamond by aligning the edge with the second diamond. The third diamond I'm going to jump and then align with the fourth diamond, like so, to get a crease through the second diamond. Of course you can add the creases however you like, as long as you get them in the right position. Now between those creases we're going to add creases that go from the center up until a quarter only. So before we went from the center to the edge, and now we only go halfway, and we do that in between each of the creases we just created. So align the paper with the crease we just made, and go to the next one and make a crease, then jump one and go to the next crease and make a crease, unfold, rotate, and do the same thing again. Align with the first one and crease, jump one, align with the third one, and crease, and one final time, jump one, go to the next one and make a crease right there. Then unfold and flip the paper over again. So now we added all these creases on here, and we also need to add some creases on that section of the paper. So let's rotate a bit, and now we'll add creases right to this point from the edge, going through each of these triangles. You will see there's one triangle right here, and then a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So we're adding 6 creases, each starting in the point of that triangle and going to the edge of the paper. So align this point with the end point of the triangle and make a crease, and then continue. Again, as before, you always jump one triangle and go to the next to get the right position for the creases. Then rotate and finish the last ones. And now we're finally done with the pre-creasing, and we only need to collapse this model. So turn around, and you've got a single layer here, you've got 2 layers here. Essentially in the bottom, that's paper you don't really need. Now we're going to take this corner and fold it back on this crease right here. So that's just folding in one of the corners. Then you can see that there's a crease right here and a crease right there. So you kind of have this strangely shaped triangle which has a right angle right here. You're going to make a mountain out of this fold. It should already be one actually. And a valley fold there. And you're just pushing the paper like so. You can see that. You've got this paper and you're basically pushing that corner behind, like so. different angle. If you've got this, you're doing a movement like that. And then again, you have a vertical crease here and an angled one here, and you do the same step again, like so. And straighten out the paper here so that it can get rounded, and do the same step again. And once more. Just going along existing creases. And one last time, like so. This will be the leaf, and we're just going to take this and fold it back in a mountain fold, like so. And then bring this leaf out of the way by just folding it along the natural hinge that's there already. So it's just out of the way. Then maybe straighten out this paper a bit. And now what we want to do is, there's a pocket here, and we want to insert the side where the leaf is attached into that pocket. So you can see this is the side with the leaf. It needs to go into the other pocket. So in here, start inserting and lift this up a bit to make space for the leaf, and push inside. Like so. Push it inside, hiding part of the leaf inside that pocket. And you can see right here, you've got two angles meeting here, and you want to bring that pocket up all the way to that point. Then it's inserted all the way that we need it to. Like so. In the top, we want to kind of form a dimple for the apple. And you see that you have creases here that form a hexagon. And what we want to do is we want to take one hand and put it inside to give some pressure from the back, and then push the paper inside, like so. It might be that this gets undone again, which isn't a problem. You might just want to reinforce those creases for the dimple first. Just going along the small hexagon you can see in the middle. Of course, once this section is hidden inside the pocket again, it will be a pentagon, not a hexagon. Push it all the way back in. Up onto that corner. And now maybe straighten out the dimple a bit. What you can do is you can use a clip and secure this so that it doesn't open up. I think I'm going to stick through it like this, but you might find that easier, like so. And then we only need to close this up in the bottom and fix this. So you can see here's the extra layer, and we're going to make a crease along this existing crease, which goes all the way through that extra layer by just pushing it in. And then almost automatically the paper will want to go along that adjoining crease so that we can push this flat inside and then go on to the next one. Push it in and flatten. Push it in and flatten. Push it in and flatten. And one last time. Push it in and flatten. And maybe straighten out the last one a bit. And then this is symmetrical. And round out the apple. And your apple by Shuzo Fujimoto is all done.